Feels like every week someone's got a new way to describe how good Lamar is. Does it feel like Derrick Henry's kind of at that point?
I mean, I feel like Derek's always been at that point. He's been doing it for his whole career. So.
Is there still a novelty to see him, break off runs and dazzle from your position?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great. I've been talking about the whole year playing with him is a blessing, great opportunity, and never gets old when you see him, break the gap and, chug along.
It goes over 1,000 yards today. Just how much pride do you guys take as an offensive line in that, and and give you guys the credit for each other?
Yeah, I mean, we always want to impose our will every week as an offensive line and make sure we're giving the guy, especially Derek, space to run, but all our running backs and Lamar when he wants to run. But yeah, I think it's a great thing when you can control the game like that.
Do you kind of have that expectation that even how good Derek is in the first half, that once he gets to that fourth quarter, that's kind of where his strongest is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think about it too much, but I know he's going to be ready to go all game, and as the game goes on, he definitely gets better.
Ronnie, was this a game where the O-line particularly wanted to turn the page from last week? I mean, I imagine you guys didn't have the greatest taste in your mouth after last week.
I mean, I think we just take a mindset. We're just trying to take steps forward, Wins come sometimes, losses come, but we're just trying to keep building and focusing on getting better as a unit and individually.
Ronnie, a lot of made about the defensive front over there, their pressure rate, their sack rate. Was that something you guys paid attention to, and how much that motivates you guys as a unit, offensive line specifically, going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we knew they had a great defensive front, and they really play well together. They play well off each other, and we knew to win this game we had to be on point, and I think everyone did a great job today and taking on that challenge.
Speaking of that, they had the highest blitz rate in the league. Did they bring a lot of blitzes, and were there any times that you can recall Lamar handling that blitz, either audibling or whatnot, to beat them?
Yeah, I mean, I think they did blitz quite a bit and, had a lot of simulated pressures as well. But yeah, they were definitely showing a lot of different looks out there, and I think Lamar handled it well.
Ronnie, John called this the best complete game of the season for you guys. Do you feel that way following this win?
I mean, I think it's a great game. I think, the results are well, but the quality of performance I think was well as well, but we still have a lot to build on, and very happy, very confident in the guys going forward. But we're just going to keep building, taking steps forward.
When the offense is clicking like this, how difficult does that make you guys to stop?
I think, when we're clicking, I think we're, only thing that can stop ourselves is ourselves. And I think there's a lot of validity in that, when you see what we can do when we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Ronnie, Lamar had just obviously 1 day of practice this week. Didn't impede him obviously at all. What have you seen from him that he can go out there, have just the one practice, and have a day like this with you guys?
I mean, yeah, he couldn't be at practice, but I know he wanted to be out there and he wanted to improve. But he's a professional, so whatever time he can get, he's gonna make sure that he's on point for us and himself. And he showed that out there today.
How good was that 1 day of practice?
I mean, it's Lamar. I feel like every day is good, but it's whatever he needs. So whatever he needs to be ready for game day, he's gonna take care of it.
Ronnie, how do you approach this week with the quick turnaround with the game on Thursday night?
I think recovery is just going to be a big thing this week. Making sure to stack on that. Maybe do double the things you would do on a day. Because very very short week, so got to make sure the body's feeling as good as possible.